spiritual living. I invite you to get settled in, shake off the morning, shake off whatever came before, shake off any ideas of what will come to be, and just become present in this moment, the only moment that exists, the only moment that we have to live right here, right now, in our fullest divine selves. So let's take a moment to feel our breath, to go within. And what I'm going to do is we're going to do some shamanic drumming. I am going to drum for just a little while to get you into the theta state. And then I'm going to guide you into an energetic cleanse. We're going to do a little bit of cord cutting, which means we're going to cut away any energies that do not serve us. And just know that it's a general washing of those energies and that you can never cut any cords that are meant for you. So you can just let it go, anything, and you don't have to think specifically about what it is that you want to cut away. The divine presence will do all of that for you. And you can just visualize as I drum for you, and you can relax and know that you are in a safe space. So with that, let's focus on our breath. And while I'm drumming for a few minutes, just go within and focus on that breath. And if you like, you can do what is called a box breath, which is you breathe in, hold it, breathe out very slowly and hold it. And just focus on that with the drumming. And then I will start talking in the middle there, and you can just relax, visualize along with it, or just be present and allow the divine spirit to do its work. I invite you to become present in your body. And breathe. Settle into the space and allow. Deep breath, going within, connecting with the divine. I invite you to visualize yourself walking into the woods in a beautiful place. Maybe a place that you've been before, or it might be a new place. Notice the trees and the birds and the river. Notice the sun peeking through the clouds. Feel the peace of the land. I invite you to find a place to make yourself comfortable. There might be a chair under a tree that is soft and comfortable. Just enjoy the nature around you. There might be little chipmunks running by. Animals playing. And you notice that everything is right in the world, and that nature is working perfectly and beautifully. You just sink into that peaceful feeling. Knowing that God and Goddess is behind all of it. Balancing, healing, supporting. Bring that peace into your heart. Feel it going into your body, into every cell. Take a moment to breathe that peaceful feeling in, knowing that you are supported by the divine. Just take a breath, settle in. Feel the divine presence within you, connecting to all that is around you. Feel the connection to the earth at the bottom of your feet. Know that you have connection to all the other paws and feet and hooves that share that land in harmony. Take another deep breath. Settle in. Now I invite you to visualize the clouds parting above. Down comes the rays of the sun. The divine unconditional love of spirit washes over you. It feels so good on your body, on your spirit. This is pure unconditional love. I invite you to wash away anything that no longer serves you, to allow spirit to take away any connections that are not for your highest and best interest. Any energetic cords that no longer serve, wash away. You might actually see those connections fall away. You might visualize cords of light coming from your body. Some are bright and beautiful. Some are dark and stagnant. Allow Spirit to come and prune away the cords that are not vibrant, not loving, and not supporting. And allow Spirit to strengthen the beautiful, strong, energetic cords. These cords are from the people who love you. They are the energy from your ancestors that love you. From your people and places and things that support you. Just breathe into that energy. That good supporting energy. Continue to see that divine light wash away everything that no longer serves. And now it begins to rain. A gentle, beautiful, warm rain. The kind of rain that makes you want to get up and dance. And if it feels like doing that, I invite you to, in your mind, celebrate in the rain. Allow that rain to wash over you, cleanse you further, heal you, and set you free into a place where you know the peace inside of you. You know only conditional, unconditional, divine source love. You can see the bright light coming from you as you dance in the rain. And you sending out of the beautiful cords coming from you of energy out to all the loved ones. To Spirit, Source, ancestors, sending thanks and gratitude. You feel this unconditional love going out to the ground, trickling out, meeting all the paws and hooves and feet that share the earth, sending all the unconditional love that you have in your heart, knowing that everything is right in the world. There is peace. There is harmony. I invite you to just breathe in that feeling of knowing that there's a harmony and there's a love, and you are the beginning of this love, and it is eternal. Bask in this. Feel it and hold it to your heart. Know that you can take this with you when we come back. To every person, you can take it. Every person you meet today, every person you meet in a grocery store or on the street, and know that that love expands into the world. Take your time. Sit as long as you like. Take a few deep breaths. We have about 15 minutes before the service starts. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. We're your Joy Notes, and my name is Alice.
I'm Brian.
I'm Kevin.
And we're going to kick off our service with a couple of opening songs. So if you would all please rise. And we're going to start, I Am So Grateful. Yeah.
This one. Oh, yeah. Of course.
Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Oh, thank you all. That was lovely. If you can go ahead and turn towards your neighbor and greet one another and say hello.
Hey, y'all.
Oh my God, it's you! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh man, I'm so grateful for both of you.
Yes.
And then thankful. So we're going to do all grateful and then thankful, thankful, thankful. Grateful, grateful, I am so grateful for all that I am, for all that I have. I'm so grateful.
Weekend. It's Thanksgiving month, and we are so grateful for so many things, and it's wonderful to start off with these couple of songs. I was just thinking this morning about how grateful I am that I found this teaching, that I found this center 16 years ago. Whenever Linda first started, she was candidating 17, 20, 19. Okay, 19. And yeah, a long time. And it just that, you know, we say here, and we who attempt to practice the principles say that spiritually empowered people live richer, fuller lives. And we often have transitional moments. I guess I was thinking that for me, yes, I have had a few transitional moments, but it really is just, it's like every day. And it's work. It is self-discipline to change your thinking and to think, I don't want to think about that. And I'm gonna turn my thoughts to something else and know that I am enough inside and continue to be grateful. And so anyway, that's all I have to say. But I just every day, and it would be too many little things to try to explain, you know. They're not something to stand up and go, oh, this was a transformational moment. And yet within each day, I have those little things. And if I didn't have these principles, we talked about it at Soup for the Soul this last time too, about how every little thing is just, it's what we do with our minds that creates the life we have. So we do our global vision, and the one for this week I will read. We envision a world where personal responsibility joins with social conscience in every area of the political, corporate, academic, and social sectors, proving sustainable structures to further the emerging global consciousness. A mouthful. You would need to read it yourself again to really absorb it, but it is our global vision, and that's what we are hoping for, creating a world that works for all. If you are new with us, or if you've changed contact information, there's one of these out in the foyer that we ask that you fill out. It's really true, as I've said, the Wednesday What's Happening at the Center, the newsletter just keeps getting longer and longer, and there are more events and more classes and things for you to participate in. So I'd really encourage you to sign up for this. Our practitioner for today is Susan Cochran, and before she comes up to give our opening treatment, we're going to stand together and sing We Come Together. I know this song talks about being a tapestry, and I know Linda's talked about being like a mosaic or a puzzle, and every single one of us is an exact piece that fits in that puzzle that the picture is not complete without. So that's what we're together about.
Come together in this moment. We bind our hearts and minds, for we all form a tapestry woven from one life, one creation, undivided, all unique expressions of God. We come together now in one accord.
All right. Hello, everybody. I invite you to kind of settle into your seats, shake off whatever it took to get here this morning, and any thoughts of what you need to do after this gathering. Just become present in this moment, the only moment that actually exists, the only moment that you can be living. And I invite you to go within, where is the place where you connect with the divine source. Take a deep breath and just allow yourself to feel. There is one power, one presence, one life at work in the cosmos. It is boundless, creative energy everywhere present. It is eternally flowing towards harmony. I know I am one with this. And as I know this for myself, I know this for everyone here present and for all beings. With this, I am an essential co-creator of the world I seek. I know the wisdom that guides the stars is the wisdom that guides the cells in my body. I am one with the source of all that is good. I speak the collective word holding the highest vision for all of life on earth. I affirm the divine intelligence is actively balancing everything on the planet now. The principle of peace is asserting itself in every nation, every ecosystem, every heart, and at this gathering, and every person here. I know that every friction brings a higher, more beautiful manifestation of unity and understanding. I trust and know that all things are moving towards a perfect order and a global well-being. I am so grateful to know that it starts here with us today. It starts here with me. And feel that. And with that, feel the gratitude of this knowing of how powerful each and every one of us are. For we create the collective consciousness. We start the vibration. As we raise our frequency of love and understanding, it goes out to the world. I'm just so grateful for this knowing. I release it into the divine, knowing it is done as we say it is so, and so it is.
Thank you so much, Susan, for that reminder again that it does start with us and that our own single vibration does make a difference in the world, every little ripple. So thank you. I was thinking, sitting there, that one of the things that I've been thinking about, have used the expression in some difficult times recently, is that I've said to friends, I just am going to have to pull myself up by my spiritual bootstraps. You know, you hear that thing about pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Well, my spiritual bootstraps are these principles, and it really does help in difficult times. So we have an affirmation, the November affirmation. Is this the last one? No, there's one more, isn't there? I will read it first, and then you follow along, read it with me if you choose. When I remember that everything comes from the one infinite source, I am able to have love, even for those things that don't appeal to me. It is all spirit unconditional in its love for the diversity and brilliance of the world. Together? When I remember that everything comes from the one infinite source, I am able to have love, even for those things that don't appeal to me. It's all spirit, unconditional in its love for the diversity and brilliance of the world. Thank you. Our talk today is by Reverend Linda, and it's called Grateful for Kith and Kin. I told her I'd never heard that word before, but we're going to hear about it today. Practitioner of the day is Susan Cochran, that you have met, and our music today is by Matt and Mo. Thank you.
It's, I've noted, you've probably noticed, there's a lot of Christmas songs. There are hardly any Thanksgiving songs. And I wanted to do my part to change that. This song dates back 20 years to when I was pretty new here, and Aiko and I were new parents. And people from here were so kind to us and did so much for us. And I knew I couldn't repay them in kind. And that's why I wrote this. This is the thanks we give. 1, 2, 3. Have you ever been encouraged? Were you lent a helping hand? If you tumbled to the bottom, did someone pick you up again? If you've ever been uplifted, if your heart has been set free, and if someone made it possible to be all you're meant to be, what can you give when you have been so richly blessed? With kindnesses the words cannot express. The life we live becomes the thanks we give. Is filled with meaning, and your time at last arrived. Someone touched you deep inside and brought you back to life. There's a power that's found in gratitude. There are gifts that will unfold. There are moments within moments. It's your story to be told. What can we give when we have been so richly blessed? With tender mercies words cannot express. Becomes the thanks we give. The life we live becomes the thanks we give. The life we live becomes the thanks we give.
Okay, we're gonna, this is our meditation song. If you can just go ahead and sit up in your chairs, plant your feet on the ground, close your eyes, turn within. My heart My heart is ready to receive.
Breathing in, breathing out. I am. Sometimes I forget that I am and who I am and what I am. And so I breathe. And breathing in, I remember. And breathing out, I know. Breath is my anchor. Breath is my life. Breath reminds me that in order to give, I must receive, and in order to receive, I must give. Breathing in, breathing out. They work together as part of a magnificent wholeness. Breathing in, breathing out. Wherever I am is holy ground. Wherever I am is sacred. Whoever I see, whatever I see, is the infinite expressing before me. And so I let go. And I let this be so. And so it is. Thank you, Matt. Well, over the years, I was an English major. I've let you know that many, many times. I read a lot of esoteric and older things and classic things. And so I am quite familiar. I've often heard the phrase kith and kin. And it's a British phrase. But what does it mean? I just thought it was all kind of lumping everything together. And it wasn't actually, I was this many days old, or years old, when I learned the actual meaning of kith. So first I will give you, from our notes that we got this month, kin or kindred literally means all. It's an old English word meaning all. the earth and all that dwell herein, the rooted, the feathered, the furred, the scaled. Our relations are our dear kindred. Kin is from the Old English, of the same kind. Together we are made of the fine things, clay, salt, water, and stardust. We live in a wild communion of absolute mutual dependence, connected in our ancestry and in our continuation as we move forward. So that's kin. Our kin is essentially, everything that is. Kith, I thought was just another way of saying kin, and it is and it isn't. It is something kithship. Try to say, it would be interesting to try to say that with a lisp, wouldn't it? I don't know. Kithship. But kithship is intimacy with the landscape in which we dwell and are entangled. Kith is relationship based on knowledge of place, the close landscape, one's square mile, where each tree and neighbor and robin and fox and stone is known not by map or guide, but by heart. Kith is intimacy with a place, its landmarks, its fragrance, the habits of its wildlings. Last summer, we went back to Nebraska, my whole family, for my cousin's memorial on the anniversary of his passing a year ago, or a year before. And I called it a roots trip, because it's where I spent the first 6 years of my life and every summer until I was 18, and that is my kith. There's the kith where I grew up in California, there's kith around me now, but my original home kith, where I have a relationship to every tree, to every rock, to every roll of the hill, is there. We all have, even those of us who might have been military brats and traveled here, there, and everywhere, have spots that are ours. We have places that resonate in our soul, that bring out the best in us. And so to be grateful for kith and kin is to be grateful for not only all the living force around us, which is our kin, but the land in which we are rooted, in which we are connected. Now, our basic principle in this teaching is oneness. We've been singing, if you paid attention to the song lyrics this morning, we have sung a lot about being one and being connected and being all part of a tapestry and being all part of one. The oneness of all things, there is one source, there is one creation for which each one of us is part. And in our basic statement of beliefs, our founder, Dr. Holmes, wrote, "We believe in God, the living Spirit Almighty, one indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause." Nothing made it, it made itself. "This one manifests itself in and through all creation. This one manifests itself in and through all creation. This one manifests itself in and through all creation, even the things we don't like." He didn't say that, but but is not absorbed by its creation. The manifest universe is the body of God. It is the logical and necessary outcome of the infinite self-knowingness of God. The more the infinite gets to know itself, the more it produces, and the more diverse things it produces, and the difference they are. There are so many different ways of being and feeling and looking and expressing ourselves. And it's all sacred, even the parts we don't like. even the parts we don't understand. So, what does that mean about how I live my life? If I truly believed that there was only one power, if I truly believed there was only one source, if I truly believed that everyone and everything was sacred, how would I be living? What would I be doing? How would I remind myself of that? Well, one of the things, when I first got into this teaching over 30 years ago, a lot of it was about claiming my good, being prosperous, and it's still about that, because what we speak is we do claim, we create it in our being, and we are connected to everything. Does it make sense if trees produce oxygen and I need oxygen in order to breathe and live? Does it make sense to cut down every single tree till there's no more oxygen being produced? Does that make sense? I mean, it might be profitable, but I can't breathe money. So this is what we have to look at, is how is what I am consuming and wanting impacting everything around me? That doesn't mean I live in a cave with fig leaves. It means that I am conscious of what my doing does. I do little things. I laugh at myself because I have plastic cups, but I have bamboo straws. I'm not using plastic straws. I'm doing a little thing in the direction of, and I'm working on getting a metal cup that will take the plastic straw or the bamboo straw, and then I'll be happy. But the point being, can I do one little thing that moves me in the direction of that which I like, that which I want to do? If I'm totally connected and interconnected with all that is, maybe I begin using the creative process to help create healing in the planet, to help create good for the planet and everybody who lives there. If I am really connected to everything, maybe I am conscious of what it is that I'm doing. And in order to do that, we're all human beings. We know we're human beings. We're Homo sapiens. We learned that. We learned, enough of that to know I am human. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. But somehow we have lost track of the fact that by virtue of being human, we are animals. We are part of the family of mammals. We are animals. We have a highly developed frontal cortex, but we're animals. We are part of the sequence. We're not above the sequence. We're not over and above. We're not better than. We're connected to that. And we have desires and fears and wants that are connected to being physically alive mammalian beings. And we need to honor that. We need to be aware of that. We need to quit trying to pretend that's not who we are, because that is who we are. I have a home where I live. I'm very, very fortunate. There's a lot of people in the world right now who don't have homes where they live, don't have a place to sleep at night. I travel down streets and sidewalks that have been paved. I'm not having to cut a path for myself. I have indoor plumbing and electrical stuff that gives me, turn on the faucet and I have water. And if I turn the other one on, it's hot. There are so many blessings in my life. And how is that impacting the world around me? I learned a long time ago, when you're brushing your teeth, turn off the water while you're brushing your teeth. Then when you rinse the brush, turn it back on and then turn it off. We, for years, just let the water run down the drain because it's water, you know, it's free, let it go. But there's places in the world where there isn't enough water, and wasting water is not really a wise thing to do. How do the things that I do impact the world around me? It's not that I'm going to change, I'm not assigning anybody here to go out and change the world, okay? But can I change my little influence on the world, my little circle of the world? Can the life I live be the thanks I give? Thank you, Matt, for that beautiful line in that beautiful song. But that's the way to give thanks to the world, is to live in a way that protects the world and helps the world. Now, there are things in the world that I'm not overly fond of. There are certain critters that wander about and you know, are not fun to be with, and you know, they could bite, and they look weird and ugly, and they do strange things. And there are bugs, and there are worms, and there are creepy crawlies, and they're not very pleasant. But you know what? They're all doing something that is making the world better. Some of them are doing things that make the soil richer and help things to break down. And then when there get to be too many of those little critters, there are bigger critters that come along and eat them so that they don't take over and start attacking live things. It's a circle, it's a cycle, it's a group of interactive things, and this one is food for that one, who's food for another one, who's food for another one, who's food for another one. And it all comes together. And so if I could just have respect for the fact that there is stuff here that isn't all that pleasant, you know, you roll over the rock or the log and all the that comes up there, but they're doing work. They're doing good work. Every organism plays a vital role in the intricate web of life. There is no such thing as, oh, poof, those silly owls. Why do we need to protect the owls? Oh, why do we need to protect that? Because they do a job. Because they're part of the intricate whole. We have lost so many species in the last 30 years, it is terrifying. And we don't know the impact that's going to have, and we won't know for many, many years. So what if, instead of looking at the world as an it, oh, look at that tree, isn't it? I went to the beach, it was nice. The ocean, it is lovely. The river, it is beautiful. The minute I it something, that I use the pronoun it, I am kind of commodifying it. I'm making it a thing that can be used rather than a living being that can be embraced and nurtured and cared for. And I wanted to let you know, we are honoring our spiritual hero for the year by the organization is Robin Wall Kimmerer, who wrote Braiding Sweetgrass, that beautiful book. If you haven't read it yet, it came out years ago, and I finally just finished it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful book about Native American practices, the way of living. We are living on the unceded territory of the Kalapuya peoples. They never gave this or sold it to anybody. It got taken away from them. Various parts of the country, various parts of this nation, of this continent, were originally in possession of native peoples. And they lost that. Kimmerer was, be patient with me, was an Anishinaabe people. That was her people, the Anishinaabe. And the language proposes reclaiming a grammar of animacy, of livingness, that respects all beings as persons and kin. In Anishinaabe, the word for beings of the living earth, okay, here's a good one, Bema'adiziaki, Bema'adiziaki, When shortened, that becomes the gender-neutral pronoun ki, as a being of the living earth. By adopting ki and its plural form kin, Kimmerer advocates for a language that reflects a kinship with the earth, promoting humility, sustainability, and a profound reconnection with our ecological community. I'm not saying we all need to go start saying, oh, that tree, look at ki. People are going to look at you and go, what? But just as we think of it, instead of thinking of that thing, of that being there as a thing, think of it as a living relation. Think of it as part of the living world in which I exist and have my being. When I see things as important, when I see them as living, when I see them as life, when I see them as beauty, when I see the changing nature of them and how they guide me through my years, I really learn what's mine to do and what's mine to be. There are so many things to be grateful for. There are so many ways to express gratitude. But what if I lived my life in such a way that I saw everything as sacred, that I saw everyone as sacred, that I saw all beings, that I saw the land around which I live as connected to me, to my soul, as a reflection of me, of my soul? What if I opened myself up and loved? Love in the agape sense of seeing the divine in whatever I'm looking at. Seeing the grace, seeing the beauty, seeing the pure potentiality, seeing there's something there that really, really matters. There's something there that is important. Would it change the way I felt about myself if I could see the sacred in everything around me? Let's give it a try. Let's pretend like everything around us is sacred and holy. Everything around us is magic and beautiful. Everything around us is life expressing fully and completely through us, as us. I want to wish everybody a very beautiful Thanksgiving. We'll talk about, we're going to do some stuff here, but thank you for being here today. Thank you for being part of our community. Thank you for being on this journey together. All of us are here walking each other home, helping each other out, creating space for each other. And that's why we're here. Thank you. And Susan, did you have a transformational moment today? Okay, does anyone, Kathy mentioned transformational moments, which are moments wherein, you practice the teaching and something amazing happened. Has anybody got one of those that they would like to share with us? Eva, come on up.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
We're
let's
honored and blessed.
Get over here where they can hear you. Oops.
Hi, my name is Eva Wright Beaver, and I've been coming here since the 80s. And I kind of flipped around, investigated the Unitarian Church and have some friends there, and then the Unity. And when I got here, I just realized, and I told my mom this, well, it's not the particular philosophy, but it's the people. And it's like a great big group of friends who really do care about each other and all want to learn together to help make ourselves better and the whole world better. And my mom, who had us in church 4 days a week, mom and dad, 4 days a week at the largest Methodist church west of the Mississippi, said, why do we go to church 4 days a week? That way we know who your best friends will be. And so the times when I miss this place, I feel like I'm missing my best friends. And so it's every single entity of every person I've ever met, and especially our musicians. They fill my heart, and I take it with me. So, bless.
Thank you, Eva. All right, I would like to invite up the song leaders and the ushers. It is that time of giving. And during the week that one is giving, one must remember to have one's check with them. The Scan to Donate button is there. You can use your phone to set up a donation process. We also accept checks, we accept cash, we do online giving through these various methods. There are many different ways of giving, but we give from our heart and we give from a place of love because the work of this center goes forward because of the kindness, the donation, the service work, and the cash that is given to us to help build this community. So whether or not you're giving today, please put your hand, whether or not it's got a gift in it, over your heart and say, I bless this gift.
I bless this gift,
Knowing it is the circulation of divine good.
knowing it is the circulation of divine good.
And that it comes back to me,
And it comes back to me,
pressed down, overflowing,
overflowing,
and multiplied.
and multiplied.
Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance, it knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything.
And we especially give thanks for Matt Tretter and Mo Schneider, who have another jazzy little tune for us.
If you like that, you're going to love this. Yeah, well, I wrote this under my stage name, the Reverend Boogie Cow. This, too, is a Thanksgiving composition, and it's called Pass the Gravy.
I'm thinking that's some good gravy. All righty, we have announcements now. There are amazingly wonderful things, as they mentioned with the newsletters getting longer, because there's so many more things, wonderful things we are doing. The discussion group will be today after the gathering in the meditation room. Kathy will be leading that. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, what the heck was that all about? Go into the meditation room and chat with Kathy for half an hour. Chatty Kathy, hey. Woohoo. That's an old joke, okay. Transmission meditation Tuesdays at 7:30 with our beloved Bethel Evans, and that's going to be also in the meditation room. And the men's coffees Tuesdays at 10:30 at 5th Street Market. The writers group is Tuesday at 2 p.m. here in the social hall. Soup for the Soul will not be meeting this noon because we are having Thanksgiving. And neither is the bereavement group happening this week. And Thanksgiving Eve gratitude service, Wednesday night at 6:30. And I think we've just decided to do it in the social hall. It says meet in the main hall, but I didn't get the slide change. We're going to do it in the social hall.
Is it 6 or 6:30?
It says 6.
It says 6. Come on down whenever the heck you want to. I think the newsletter says 6:30. This says 6. I'll be here with stuff. So we're gonna meet. We're gonna share gratitude. Bring a dessert. I've got cider and a pot to heat the cider in with some cinnamon sticks and good stuff. So just everybody's welcome, and we're gonna share what we're grateful for. And then Thanksgiving Day, we've got the potluck dinner at 1 p.m. We still have plenty of things you can sign up for in the social hall or in the foyer, and I just, bring what makes you feel good. You can sign up for whatever, or you can just say, you know what, my mom used to make this casserole, and that's what I'm hungry for, and that's what I'm going to make, and just do that. I've often said potluck has the word luck in it for a reason. If everybody brought desserts, would that be horrible? It always works. I have never had one that didn't work out completely and beautifully. I'll be making turkey gravy and dressing. So we'll have the basics, and I believe Julie is cooking the ham for us. So we've got all the bases covered, and we got macaroni and cheese with Lena. So we got good, there's good stuff there. All right. On December 6th, the Kirtan with Sitaram Das is happening here at 6:30. Suggested donation is $25. I believe this is not one of ours either. They're renting.
Everybody is always welcome to all the events. It's just not our leadership that's putting it on, but
we rent it.
It is for us.
We rented it. They rented the building from us. We are not sponsoring it, but you are welcome to attend. We would love to see you there. They would love to see you there. I'm told this guy is amazing.
Ram Dass he worked with Ram Dass in his final years in Hawaii.
Yeah, so, okay. The first Sunday in December is Invite a Friend Sunday. That's when we celebrate our birthdays and the potluck Sunday. So if you've got a friend they've been thinking about inviting, that would be a good day to invite them. So the potluck is also that Sunday. And then I believe Astrid would like to speak with everyone today. Oh yeah, you asked. You said, hey Linda, can I talk?
Youth group too, it's probably up there.
Huh?
Youth group.
It will be after that. Yeah, so. Trust me, there's.
I'm sure it is.
Hi, nice to meet y'all. With the new board year having just started, we are relaunching some of our portfolio committees, and I will be helping lead up the fiscal development committee. So making sure that we continue on our path of financial stability and success. So we'll be talking about the Bottle Drop program, the holiday giving campaign, and some other things as well. If you have ideas for things that we can do to make us more financially stable, bring them on in. You don't.
Any chance we could move it to 5 since the Thanksgiving Eve is that same night?
No, yes, we can move it to 5. You don't have to have any experience with financial leadership. You don't have to have an economics degree. You just have to have a brain, and most of us have one of those. So
And maybe some willingness to have some fun?
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah. See y'all there. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute, there's one more
wait.
thing I believe you wanted to talk about.
What was it?
There's one more thing. Oh, well,
The kids group.
okay. Where did I put it?
I'll step to the side while you.
Step to the side while I do those two things, just, and then come back. So yes, indeed, we have a youth group, the kids group, first Sundays in the social hall. And thank you to Claire and Lena for being in charge of that. The second Sunday workshop, we're having the board meeting in there, but Danu is going to do a workshop in here. He hasn't got the topic yet, but that'll be the December the 12th. And now you come back up. I would like to invite our newly re-elected board president, Astrid Jenkins.
Oh my God, it's been so long since
And then
I've
if you
seen
would
y'all.
go to the next slide, Ray. No, what? One more. Well, somehow, where did my slide go? Never mind.
Hi, I'm Astrid.
I had the thing about the holiday giving, and I did a whole slide, but I forgot to unskip it.
That's okay. For those of you who are here at the annual meeting, we launched our second annual holiday giving campaign. Last year was amazing. We were able to raise $11,000 from that. And yeah, I like that. And what's really amazing about that is that our initial goal was $5,000. So we more than doubled that. So thank y'all for that. This year we are doing it again because that money can come in really handy to making sure that we're able to keep this place functioning and available for our community. Not just those of us in here, but the larger community making it available. You will all be getting emails and posts on the social media soon asking you to donate anything that you're comfortable with to help us with those goals.
Now, is this
So-
instead of my regular, like, December donation?
Oh, no, this is because you love us so much that you want the opportunity to give even more. Which is what, we all want to do anyways, so.
Really an investment in yourself.
Exactly. We were able to use those funds to do a lot of things like maintain our grounds, maintain the building. We needed some funding last year to fix our sprinkler system and so many other little things that happen. So thank you so much for the support last year and the support that you will continue giving over the coming years. All right, I'm going to step down now.
Thank you, my dear. Okay, the Holiday Talent Show is coming up Saturday, December 13th at 2 in the afternoon. It is a matinee for those of you who do not like to go out at night. And could we bring me down just a little bit because I'm getting real close to feedback. So join us for that. We've got some great acts signed up. It's not too late to sign up if you feel the call to read, write, speak, sing, whatever. We are good with that. And we're gonna have a donation to do a love offering so that if we can raise a little bit of extra money to help people through the holidays. I saw several people bringing in bags today with cans in them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tis the season to be drinking things in bottles and cans. And so bring those with you to the center and put them in the blue bag with our tag on it, and we will have a big fundraiser before the end of the year. Our book boutique is not necessarily open today, but you can go in there, and if you find something you like, take it into the office and buy it. Thank you to Ellen, Amy, and Susan for the artwork that is in here. And Susan, would you like to speak about practitioners, please?
Hello.
Hey, you guys, we are here for you anytime that you need us. Call out to us. We will do affirmative prayer with you. After service, we will do a miracle minute with you. We are also available if you would like to get us for sessions, to do some spiritual work. I can tell you that it has changed my life to have the practitioner sessions that I've had with the lovely people here. And the reverends and the practitioners have been amazing for me. And it can be life-changing. It is life-changing. And we're here for you. So know that will be available after service if you would like to speak to any one of us, just to spend a little time, have an affirmative prayer if you like, or share, if you have a sharing with us that we can help celebrate with you. We are here to see your highest and best. We see the divine in you, and we help you to remember that. So we love you, and anybody that is here that is available, we've got Radiant, Reverend Linda, and myself, and Reverend Trish. I could barely see you back there. It's dark. And Reverend Trish. So, yes, we love you, and we're here for you. Thank you.
I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Repeat after me. I believe.
I believe.
I am. Life is good. And so it is.